I'm very distracted by my lips right now. I just can't. I apologize if you guys hear the rain. The rain in Florida, because I know Miami has been like this. Like every part of Florida, it's been raining like crazy. I rearranged my beauty room once again, which I'm sure you guys are not surprised because I'm psycho and I have to switch things up all the time. I just decided to come on here and do a kind of chatty get ready with me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I just want to film today, so I figured I might as well film doing my makeup since I'm going to film some more. I'm literally in little shorts, a tank top, and a sweater. I guess I should take this off. I just finished my hair, which I should actually pull this. Yeah, it's pouring. I just finished doing like very loose waves in my hair, which is like pretty much my favorite hairstyle ever. I like very messy lived-in hair, which most of you guys know that, but yeah, I should grab a headband. Let me grab my cat one. I got my headband. We're gonna push the hair back and get started. I'm not really gonna be doing anything super snazzy and fancy. I actually think I'm in the mood to do like just liner, lashes, and a lip color, like a pop of color, which is very rare for me, but I'm just combing through my brows, and I'm using the Total Temptation Soft Brown Brow Definer. This has lasted me, I'm at the very end of it now, but this has lasted me such a freaking long time. Like, I'm actually extremely impressed because this is a drugstore pencil, and this has outlasted any other pencil that I've bought. The color's amazing as well. I really need to invest in a mic, like a microphone for my camera. I want to start investing in some more things. Like, I want to get a new lens, I want to get a mic, I really want to get a vlogging camera, but all that stuff comes with price tags, so I have to be very strategic on how and when and all that stuff. But just filling in my brows with this pencil. A lot of you guys have told me that you bought this pencil after my recommendations and that you love it, and it makes me so happy that you guys like the things that I recommend, because it means I'm not crazy and the stuff that I actually like is worth liking. But yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks, and I know I feel like I say that every single time I'm doing a video, like, oh my god, it's been so busy, oh my god, it's been so crazy, but it really has. Of course, busy is always good, but it's just been crazy. The boutique has been picking up and been very, very, very busy, which is amazing because the boutique is my dream. Like, having an online store has always been my dream. So it's amazing. I'm getting such good responses from everyone, all the people that are constantly buying from us and all that. We're actually going to be doing a discount soon, like a coupon for the store, just because we hit 3,000 followers on Instagram. So we were like, oh my god, we definitely have to do something since we hit 3,000, just to thank everyone for like following and supporting and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm like a mess right now. So it's just been crazy busy. We're actually going to talk. We just got our first advisor, so we have an advisor now for our store. He's amazing. His name is Julian. You guys will probably hear me talk about him a little bit more, like when it comes to the store and all that, but he is so he's amazing. Like, we met him when we were in New York. My business partner actually knows him. They went to the same college for like their business college, and I ended up meeting him in New York when we went, and we hit it off so well. He is such an amazing human being and so smart and so he's just awesome and an amazing businessman. So when we met with him, he talked to us about how much he believes in what we're doing, and that as young Hispanic women that we are really, he just thinks that we're doing so well with being such a small little store. And he wanted to be our advisor, and he's like, hey, whenever you guys get like a chair, like a board, I want to be the first person on your board. And it's just, he believes in us so much that it's, when you have people like that around you that believe in you more than you even believe in you, it's just amazing. So we actually have a call with him on Friday, and we're actually going to bring up hiring an intern and his thoughts on it, because I need help. I need help. And it's funny because I posted it on Instagram like, oh, I need an assistant. And I was joking, but I got like 40, 50 DMs of people offering like, hey, if you need any help, I'm free on the weekends and all this, which was so nice. Like, people that don't even know me offering help, which is always amazing. Like, I've always said, the people that don't know me sometimes are more supportive than the people that I do personally know. So it's just crazy that you can build an entire like family on people that don't even know you but wish you very, very well. And it's amazing. It's been overwhelming, but I've gotten to a point that I need help between answering my personal things like my DMs, my emails. And it seems so silly and so stupid, but guys, like, just yesterday alone, I couldn't even go through all of my DMs because it was just so overwhelming, and I still had so much left to do that even Tyler, he was like, something's up with you today. Like, I just couldn't handle all of it. And I'm the type of person, I don't really like asking for help. I'm very stubborn, and I want to do it my way, and I want to do it when I want it, and no, I don't need your help, and I can do it by myself. But yesterday, I got to the point that I was like, I need help. Like, I need help. I can't do this by myself anymore. So yeah, so that's just kind of where I'm at with that. I've been like binge watching. There's this YouTuber called Alana Rama or something like that, and she's in Canada, and I have been freaking binge watching her. Like, I love her. I'm obsessed with her. Like, I just started following her on Instagram. I freaking love her. Like, I want her to be my friend in real life, and I love that, like, she's kind of like a beauty guru or a beauty influencer, but her makeup is so different from what everyone else does. Like, it's not polished and perfect. She's more just like, you know, funky, and oh my god, I love her. I'm gonna leave her YouTube down below. You guys will watch one video and you'll be obsessed with her. Like, she's amazing. I'm going in with the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation, and this is in the shade 757 Golden Tan. It hopefully matches me because I got really, really tan in Mexico. You guys know I get really, really tan all the time. Just pumped a little bit on the back of my hand. I hope this matches. It's probably gonna be too light up here, but I'm gonna pick up this Morphe E8 brush, and I'm just going to just swipe it onto my face. I don't put on the entire foundation like this. I just like to kind of lay it down because the sponges just drink up more product, and this way you can kind of put the foundation down and then blend the foundation out with your sponge, which is what I prefer to do. I actually need to buy another bottle of this foundation because I'm almost out. Like, I love this foundation. I feel like this foundation barely gets talked about. It did in the beginning, and it just doesn't anymore. I'm taking my EcoTool sponge. Look at how I just cleaned it, and it is literally falling apart. Thankfully, I have like 9 other ones. But because I use these sponges so much, because I have like 6 for my kit, and then the rest are for myself, I wash them so much. I wash them after every single time I use them, and they like rip apart because I use them so much. See, like, this foundation, I feel like it looks like my skin. Like, it doesn't look like I have something on my face. And for the summertime, I just much prefer something lightweight like this. Like, in Florida, it is just way too hot to be in like all-nighter or some full coverage foundation. Like, it's just too much. See, I didn't even have to put foundation on my forehead. Maybe I should put a little bit just to even it out, but I don't even need it because I'm so dark up there. Yeah, like, I need to buy this exact foundation in this color because this is definitely my summer color. So I've been watching Alana Rama. Alana Rama, I think, is her Instagram name, actually. I'll put her Instagram and her YouTube down below, but she has a cat, and her cat's name is Meryl. She's just so damn cute. Like, I love her. Like, I literally randomly, she just popped up on like my recommended thing, and I clicked on her thing, and I was like, damn, how come I don't know who she is? And she has like 430 subscribers, but she just seems so cool. Like, I really want to be her friend in real life. Okay, foundation is on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eyes. I'm using the shade Golden 40 from Colourpop. This was like my go-to foundation when I first, or my go-to concealer when I first started using it. You can see the pigmentation is amazing. It does oxidize, however. Like, I'm not sure if you can tell this side is already darker than this side. Back to Alana, because I love her so much. It's crazy because she puts on her foundations and all that with her fingers. Like, she does almost her entire complexion with her fingers. And I'm like I could never, ever in my life. Like, no, I'm not that carefree when it comes to my makeup. Like, I can deal with very, very minimal, easy, simple, not so polished makeup, but I can't put it on with my hands. Like, there's no way in hell I'm putting something on with my hands. And it's funny because NARS makeup is meant to be used with the hands, like the foundations and all that. Every time when I worked at Sephora, when we would get trained on NARS, there was this one trainer who was freaking amazing. I miss seeing her all the time. She's so funny. And she was always saying, you pump the foundation in your hands and you warm it up like that. And we were always like, yeah, okay, like I'm not putting foundation on with anyone or anyone like that. But that's how they do it, because the warmth of your hands and all that helps putting on the foundation. I'm going to use a little bit of this concealer on my eyelids. I don't think I'm going to really do anything on my eyes, but still going to prime them anyway, just in case. I might do like one soft color all over my eyes. I'm just going to blend it with a sponge. I'm going to use the Dermablend powder. I've kind of been trying to figure out how I feel about this powder. I like it on people that are very light skinned, and I like the texture of the powder. I just don't know if I love it on my skin tone, because I am of, I don't want to say deep, but technically, like if you look at my shade on like I'm dark right now. Like I'm the shade Cocoa right now. This is even a little bit light in my foundation, and normally when I get really tan, I'm the color, I don't know if it's called Macao or Macao in NARS, and that's one of the darkest that's I think like the third darkest. So since I'm pretty deep right now, I don't really know how I feel about this powder to set my under eyes, and if I do, I have to use a very small amount. So I'm actually going to use a brush, which I never use, and I'm using a Morphe M438, and I'm just going to set my under eye with a brush, just because I feel like if I pack this under my eyes, even with a sponge, it's just going to look crazy. But I do really like how thin the powder is. Like, it's so fine and soft. But, I mean, it doesn't stop me from loving my Laura Mercier. Like, I still love my Laura Mercier powder. So, as you can see, it looks just very smooth underneath the eyes. I should have color corrected because I have a little bit of darkness here. I did not sleep well the last few nights. Last night I finally did, because I was just so mentally exhausted that I was like, I need to go to sleep, and I went to bed at like 10:30. I usually go to bed at like 1 in the morning. Now I'm going to take my Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Baked Face Powder. You can see I'm pretty much out of it. I'm done. I'm waiting to open my next compact of it, just because I'm like so scarred. I don't want to go through it. But you guys know this is my favorite powder of all time. I'm just setting the entire face, especially here, just so that when I put my bronzer on, it doesn't skip. If you ever find that your bronzer gets patchy on your cheeks, it's because your foundation is still sticky and it's grabbing the bronzer. Now I'm going to take my Butter Bronzer in Deep Bronzer. Hopefully this shows up on me. And I'm taking my Morphe M530. This is one of my favorite brushes. Every single time I use this brush on like my Instagram Live, I get, I'm not even joking, like 10 or 15 people like, what brush is that? What brush is that? This brush is amazing, but I'm going to post it when I talk about it in my favorite brushes, favorite Morphe brushes. And I'm still loving this bronzer so much. Color, texture, this is for sure the best bronzer at the drugstore, like without a doubt. And I also always get questions about my ears. I bought these ears at Icing back when we first moved in here, because my entire kitchen, like all the details of my kitchen are copper. So I was like, oh my god, this is perfect because I have cats and it's copper. Lately I've like barely even been contouring my nose. I just take the brush and run along both sides. Maybe I should contour my nose. I haven't contoured it in a while. And the brush that I usually use is dirty, but it's okay. I'm gonna use this BMX 430 crease brush. We got this in a BoxyCharm a while ago. I barely ever use it anymore. I'm gonna use the Dermablend powder with the sponge, and I'm just going to set right on the sides, because that really, really, really makes your nose snatched. Like, this is the one part that I'll actually be like, all right, I'll bake it. Like here, I'll bake, and then I'm just gonna let it sit for a second. While it sits, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of something in my eyes. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I have my Z palette right here. I got this at Sephora around Christmas time. Almost all of these are Colourpop eyeshadows, aside from like 4, they're Anastasia shadows. But I'm, like I said, I want to do like a really bold lip, so I'm not going to put anything crazy in my eyes. I'm probably just going to use like 2 shades to define my crease, and that's it. So I'm going to use Bel Air from Colourpop, and I'm using a Morphe R37 brush, and I'm literally just going to define my crease with it. I'm not going to do anything at all crazy. Also, I think I mentioned it before, but me and my business partner are actually starting a YouTube channel for the boutique, just to show like new in products, how to style some of our stuff, like chatty things, and just to kind of be as involved with our consumers as possible, because without people buying your stuff and without the audience of people that are interested, you have no business. So we're gonna be starting that soon. There's a lot going on right now with the store and us and her, and we have an event coming up and all that, but we're gonna start filming videos for it. So I'll leave our YouTube channel once I have everything like done up for it. I'll give you guys the information on it, but I'd love if you guys checked it out and just give me feedback on everything and all that stuff. I'm gonna use the shade Conundrum, which is a little bit deeper than the first shade I went into. And this is a Morphe M518 brush, and I'm literally just going to go a little bit lower than that first color that I put. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm just going to deepen my actual crease, like that actual part up. I want our store to have its own following. I don't want it to be solely my following. Like, I want there to be an entire community on just Brendolyn and Cora. Like, I don't want it to only depend on me. That'll be coming up soon, but I'll give you guys more information once it actually does start and we do start posting on it and all that. I'll be posting tons of stuff for you guys to like go follow, all that good stuff. I'm gonna use the shade Wake Up Call, which is one of my favorite shades ever. I actually have like a hole going into it, and I'm just gonna use this flat shader brush from Bodyography Pro, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid just so I have a shade there, but it's very natural. Like, it barely looks like I have anything. I'm going to highlight my brow bone, which I very, very, very rarely do, but I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with a matte shade just because I'm not really into shimmery brow bones on myself. I love how they look on other people, but I just don't like how they look on me. So I use this shade. What shade is this? Locked and Loaded, which is another favorite from Colourpop. It's like a very, very, very pale yellowy beige color, but I love a matte brow bone so much. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush that has no product, if I even have one, because I've been using all my brushes. I'm going to use this one. This is a Morphe M518, and I'm just going to blend all of that together because I don't want there to be a super stark line underneath my brow. I'm going to dust this powder off of the side of my nose. I don't think I'm going to do a wing. I'm just going to line them, and I'm using my Sephora collection black liner, which is my favorite eyeliner. You guys know this. For lashes, I'm definitely not doing anything crazy today because that's just not the makeup look I'm going for. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora collection Flirts number 30s, my holy grail lashes. I love these lashes so much. And I will be right back. I'm gonna put some mascara on, put these lashes on, and then we'll come back to finish the face. All right, so I put my lashes on and I was watching Alana while I was doing it. Like, I put on my mascara. I like chilled watching her because I'm freaking obsessed with her. I freaking love her. Like, oh, I want to be her friend so bad. Anyways, eyes are done. I put my lashes on. I love these lashes. They literally work every single time with every single look. For blush today, I'm gonna use this little Ofra single that I have that I got in Box to Charm. I know people have told me what the name is, but I don't know the name. There's no name on the back of it. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take this Morphe E4 brush. It's what I always use for blush, and pop it on my face. And it has like a little bit of a sheen in it. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like this blush a lot. It's like the perfect pinky, muted pink color because it's not super, super pink, which I love blush. love. Like when people say they don't like blush, I'm like, what do you mean you don't like blush? Because I love blush. I don't know what I want to do for a highlighter. Lately, I've kind of been going back to my Makeup Revolution Radiant Shimmer Brick highlight, so I think I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use my Morphe M510. This has been my favorite highlighting brush. And since I'm kind of dark right now, I'm working basically with these two sides and a little bit of the white. You guys will see how poppin' this highlighter is. Are you ready? Are you ready? And that was like barely nothing. Woo! You see? This highlight, and I think it's getting discontinued, which makes me want to cry. I have to buy another one whenever I go to Ulta, but it makes your cheeks look wet. I'm not really a fan of like the dot and then like a little exclamation point. I just kind of put it all over my nose. On my chin, I'm trying to look glowy as thick. And I'll actually use a little bit to put in my inner corner as well. If I can find a brush to do that with. So I'm going to use this Morphe E18. I'm going to take just like this gold focus. I feel like I definitely need like an autofocus lens. I'm going to take the gold and then a little bit of this white. This reminds me of Albatross from NARS. And I'm just going to pop it in there. I don't want it to be super stark, but I really want to brighten that area. Yeah, like that's good. Now I'm gonna just spray my face with my cucumber water. This is from Pearlessence. It's a hydrating face mist. If you're familiar with the rose, the coconut rose, that's the one that I used to use. I can either do this color. That's really it. That's what I'm gonna do. This color, or I kind of want something that has a little bit more of a red. This is Rêver. I think it's called Rêver. Rêver from Colourpop and Kathleen Lights. It's the Ultra Satin Lip. Wow. Wow, against my skin tone right now, I have to like chill it out a little bit because this is wild. Here's Ruby Woo. Guys, holy shit. This is not what it looks like on her, but she's also extremely light skinned compared to me, especially right now. Like, is this like distracting? Like, is it too bright? Like, this is very bright, and my chin highlight is super poppin', so it needs to relax. All right, well, here we are, I guess. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy this. Didn't expect this lip to be as intense, but you know what? It's summertime. I'm not even mad at it. Whatever. I wonder how it looks with very dim lighting. It still looks bright as shit. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Please subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next few videos that I have coming up. I really just can't. Okay, I'm out of here. I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.